Hay is a short golf course located just across the first tee of the famed Pebble Beach golf links. The Hay is a nine-hole short course. We're going to play it twice, and it was designed by Tiger Woods and the TGR Design. Its location is at the former site of the historic Peter Hay Golf Course, which was entirely reimagined by Tiger Woods. The first hole is a par 3, 57 yards. The Hay derives its name from the former Pebble Beach head pro Peter Hay, an avid junior golf advocate who designed one of the first par 3 courses in America at this very site in 1957. The first green features a Biarritz-style gully bisecting it, a famous feature first found in France. At 106 yards, the seventh hole at Pebble Beach Golf Links is among the shortest in championship golf, yet its setting atop the jagged cliffs of Arrowhead Point make it one of the most confounding and picturesque par threes in the world. This hole is the exact replica and our tribute to the brilliance of Jack Neville and Douglas Grant exhibited in identifying and building this gem in 1919. This par 3 is 82 yards and is called the Watson. Tom Watson famously chipped in for birdie on the 17th hole for the 1982 US Open to edge Jack Nicklaus. You won't find a tipped over hourglass green here, but this green complex does have its own tricky slopes to navigate. The next hole is a par 3 47 yards called Bing. How do you make a hole interesting when it's only 47 yards? Well, a distance honoring the year Bing Crosby brought his famous clam bake to Pebble Beach. Woods created a mini dell hole, a blind par 3 first made famous by Alistair Mackenzie at La Hinch Golf Club in Ireland. Except Woods then took this signature setup one step further using two humps and a tree to hide this sunken green. This next hole, Grace, is 49 yards. This hole honors the rich women's golf heritage of Pebble Beach, which continues with a U.S. Women's Open in 2023. In 1948, Grace Lensings won the second U.S. Women Amateur played at Pebble Beach. This green is framed by a chute of beautiful oaks and flanked by some useful helping slopes. This next hole is 77 yards. Lanny. Perhaps a horseshoe green is fitting for a hole honoring the first sudden death winner in major championship history. Lanny Watkins pulled off the feat in 1977, the only time the PGA Championship came to Pebble Beach. This next hole is 61 yards. Jack Nicklaus has said that if he had one round left to play, he would choose to play it at Pebble Beach. Those feelings began in 1961 when Nicklaus won the U.S. Amateur here. A decade later, Nicklaus won the 1972 U.S. Open at Pebble Beach with perhaps his greatest shot, sword hopping a one iron off the flagstick at number 17 for a championship clinching birdie. If you squint like the Golden Bear did following that shot, this screen follows a similar shape to number 17. Hey, this is number 8, 92 yards, Kite. Playing directly at Stillwater Cove, you might catch a gust of breeze that reminds you of Pebble Beach windiest days. Few afternoons have ever been as demanding as the final round of the 1992 US Open, which Tom Kite remarkably won by closing with an even par 72 while battling sustained 30 miles per hour winds. The final hole in this golf course, 100 yards, is called the Tiger. At the 100th US Open Championship in 2000, Tiger Woods was utterly dominant, winning by a record of 15 strokes at Pebble Beach. On the right day, on the ninth hole, you'll find your ball funneled to the bottom of the thumbprint feature. This must have been what all pins looked like to Tiger during his magical 2000 season. And now you get to watch the same nine holes again as we attempt to perform, and we had a first nine to practice. Another interesting feature about this golf course is $75 to play. It's open to the public, so if you don't get to play Pebble Beach, at least you can play the Hay. They do have a 50% discount for a second round on the same day. And yeah, it's a nice little course, again, right across from the Pebble Beach golf course. And the second hole of the course is a copy or a replica of the famous number seven. So you get to play that hole and feel like you're playing the actual Pebble Beach Championship course. As you're about to see, I had a tremendous second set, probably because practicing all my shots ahead of time and trying off again. Ended up with, I think, four consecutive birdies on the back nine for a tremendous, tremendous round. I was just dialed in. As you can see, left it in the big circle there for another birdie. Four in a row. Let's go. So I hope you learned about this. I certainly learned about making this video, finding out that A, there is a golf course other than Pebble Beach at Pebble Beach. Number two, much easier to play. Not only because it's easier, it's a short par 3 course, but also easier to get into. And you get to play the famous number seven replica. Yeah, it doesn't have the backdrop of the ocean, but the hole is pretty much same distance and same thing. Hey, maybe you can keep looping up until you get a hole in one. Um, does that count if you make a hole in one on a par 3? I'd love to hear your comments about that. Anyway, awesome, awesome course using the Unicore game day software. I mean, the graphics are great. The kind of game features, almost like a video game. The flyovers. I mean, I play GS Pro. I play TGC 19. I play Skytrax and the software there, and I play the Unicore. I'll tell you, the Unicore courses, how they're designed, how they're made, how they're making playable. It truly is the best graphical, best entertainment you're gonna have. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the information about each of the holes. I hope you learned something about them and my round of golf here. Uh, Stay tuned and finish watching as I have the most amazing back nine to complete this course. Another piece of education I should mention is the Cynthia. The sea lion is the logo of the course. This logo, the Hay, was inspired by a story of Peter Hay serving as chief marshal for Bobby Jones during the 1929 U.S. Amateur at Pebble Beach, the first national golf championship contested west of the Mississippi River. During the opening round, the crowd following Jones began running between shots to catch a glimpse of the superstar. Hay restored order to the gallery with his unmistakable presence and assertive commands that were said to have shaken the sea lions. His efforts were appreciated by Jones, who later referred to Hay as the world's greatest golf marshal. The visual inspiration for the logo came from a 1938 photo of a trained sea lion doing a promotional shoot at Del Monte, where Hay was the head pro from 1919 to 1942.